In December 1917, the Canadian city of Halifax experienced a disaster of apocalyptic proportions. It remains the largest human-made explosion before the invention of the atomic bomb. During World War I, Halifax was a bustling port, crowded with military and cargo ships. The harbor was a tight, dangerous bottleneck for vessels crossing the Atlantic. On the morning of December 6th, a French cargo ship named the Mont-Blanc entered the harbor. Officially, she was just another transport. Unofficially, she was a floating bomb. The ship was packed to the brim with almost 3,000 tons of high explosives. At the exact same time, an empty Norwegian ship, the Imo, was leaving the port. Due to a series of fatal misunderstandings in the narrow channel, the ships ended up on a collision course. Despite desperate last-minute engine reversals, the heavy steel hulls smashed together. The collision itself was minor, but it knocked over barrels of highly flammable airplane fuel on the Mont-Blanc. Sparks from the grinding metal immediately ignited the fuel, starting an uncontrollable fire. The French crew, knowing what was in the cargo hold, abandoned ship and rowed for their lives. The burning ghost ship slowly drifted towards the busy city piers. Thousands of citizens, unaware of the danger, gathered at the windows and docks to watch the spectacular fire. At exactly 9:04 a.m., the fire reached the explosives. The Mont Blanc instantly vaporized in a blinding flash of white light. A colossal shockwave traveling at supersonic speed obliterated everything in its path. Over 400 acres of Halifax were instantly leveled, shattering buildings into splinters. The temperature at the center of the blast briefly reached 5,000 degrees Celsius. The explosion was so powerful, it blew the water completely out of the harbor, exposing the seafloor. Seconds later, the water rushed back in, creating an 18-foot tsunami that crushed the survivors. Heavy pieces of the ship were thrown miles away, raining down like artillery fire. Nearly 2,000 people died instantly, and 9,000 more were severely injured. To make matters worse, a brutal winter blizzard hit the destroyed city the very next day. Rescue workers dug through freezing rubble and snow to find those buried alive. Help poured in from across Canada and the United States to rebuild from the ashes. The tragedy completely rewrote international maritime laws for transporting dangerous goods. Today, Halifax is a thriving modern city, but the scars of 1917 remain. A stark reminder of the day human error unleashed the power of a modern weapon.